Alright, this is a continuation of the last trade. I'm looking for a 34 EMA reject here to go long. My order is set at 97.83. If I don't get filled here, I'm gonna take. Alright, there we go. We just got filled. So let's see how this trade works. Right now my stop is 20 ticks, 97.63, which is below the pivot. And I'm looking for a 30 tick target, which is 98.13, which is up here. Only because we're actually in an uptrend. According to my 20 tick, we're in an uptrend. So let's see how this works out. I'm gonna pause the video and we'll go from there. All right, I'm back. Just had the opening bell. Still kind of stuck here around this 34 EMA. Bounced up a little bit. Now we're coming back down. I want to put this clock up here so that you can see how long this trade's taken. Made a recording earlier, but I accidentally actually made two recordings, and both recordings I erased or over-recorded over them. As I learn to use this recording stuff, I'll get better at it. I just found this pause button, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, so we're in this trade. As you can see, we're down for the day about about 200 bucks from earlier trades back here. That I had two losses in a row. One was going long here, didn't work. I had a short on a 34 EMA reject. That didn't work right here, and it went up. Totally missed that move. But I did have a win here off of this R1 on a reject and a reversal. Just for 15. I didn't know it was going to go all the way back, but since we did, I took a long at this 34 EMA. Right now we're working this trade, and it's not looking good, but I'm just sticking tight. So we're sticking with it. See what happens, and I'll get back to you shortly. Alright, well, we're still in this trade. It's gone against us, taking heat. We're down about 11, 12 ticks right now. Hopefully this will get a bounce off this pivot at 97.65. As you can see, my stop is just below that 97.63. Yeah, just one of those days, I guess. But we're gonna stick with it. No worries. We get a nice reversal here and keep going. But so far we're sticking with this trade. We've been in it. It's about 10 minutes into this trade easy. We took that trade back here at 8:22. It's now 37. So actually it's about 15 minutes into this trade, and we're hoping for the best. We're not gonna. We've set our parameters, our limits, our stops. We're gonna stick with them. We're not gonna move anything, and hopefully we can get some of this back. Right now we're at 2 losses and 1 win, and trying to make it even for the day. Alright, and then we got down to our pivot. orders came in there. Looks like it brought it up. And maybe we'll get a reversal now. So we'll see how this works as we go. I will put it on pause, and we'll go from there. Alright, well, we're back here, still in this trade. Bounced off the pivot. Our stop was just below that. We're hanging in there. Came within 2 ticks, I believe, of stopping out. Now we're coming back up to this 34 EMA, which could be some trouble. CCI below the 0 line. I don't know. I don't like nothing about this trade. Probably should get out, break even. I was looking for this trade to go long though, and that's what I'm kind of still hoping for here. So I want to move my stop up. CCI hooking up the whole shot. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll move it up to. Maybe we'll move it up here. I'm gonna move my stop up to here. I moved it up to 74, just below. Let's see what happens here. Because now we're stuck between a pivot and 34, and I'm not liking it. Before, when we dropped below this 34, wasn't good either. I guess I'm just going to take the hit here. And there it is. I took the hit, so... oh well, we saved ourselves... I think we saved ourselves about 11 ticks. So we're down 310 for the day. And we're going to wait for the next trade. Alright, a couple things now. Time has passed. We're coming up on almost 9 o'clock here. I drew a couple lines in. I drew on the CCI. I drew this line here. We also have a possible swing failure. You got diagonal trend line break, swing failure. Right here we got a trend line on price. Looks like we're going to break through that. 34 is acting as big resistance here, big time. We're still stuck between the 34 EMA and our pivot, and we're going nowhere. It's tough to take a trade here. CCI here is telling me to go long. If I do go long, I think I'd like a break over this 83. And if it comes, it's going to come quick, I think. So I'm going to get my order entry stop and target set quickly here. But also, if we break through that pivot on the lower side, this thing could go down quickly. So we could get either way. We can get a nice move here. The way it's playing, though. It could be in for that, well, in my case, some Central Time, 9 o'clock move. Right here, 9 o'clock move. 9 o'clock move. There we are. So, let's see what happens here. Right now, we're just banging back and forth between 34 EMA and our pivot. I was hoping to get a trade-off here, one way or the other. Like I said, 84. I'm going to put this in at 84 long. If we get a break past this sucker, I think we're going to go, and it could move pretty quick. So let's just stick with it here and see what happens. See, I hit my order in there, my stop and target are already in. Alright. Really close here now. Let's see what happens. See, there's a bunch of orders here, so. Alright, we're in. And, you know, the more I'm looking at this, that's a 20 tick range between that high and low. No, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Let's see. We'll go 20 ticks. Let's go 20 ticks to the upside. We're in here at 84. My target will be 98.04, which is actually the overnight high and previous day's high. That's what this line is right here. So let's see if we can get back up there again. See if they make a run for it. Let's see if they make a run for it. I'm trying to get this clock to stay here. And let's see, how do we go with this? There we are. I think I got it now. I think I got this sucker now. Let's see what happens here. Come here, you. Alright, well, we can go with that. Just to keep time up there so you can see what's going on.
Avast virus database has been updated.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that reminder. Alright, we got the ES helping us a little bit here. So that's another positive indication for this trade. Be nice to get one back. Been a tough morning for me. We'll see how it goes. Getting some energy to the upside here. Nicely. Energy also up on the ES, so that's helping. We got about 12 minutes into this recording so far. Hoping to get this trade in shortly here. It's moving nicely. I'll pause it, and if we get near one of our targets, we'll come back. All right, I'm back. Couple minutes went by here, and we're starting to get close to our target, which is nice. Was hoping we would push up and I could take this off the table for a nice 20 tick win. But as soon as I hit the record button, it looks like we pull back. So, let's see here. We got as high as 97.97, so we were 13 ticks to the positive there. And our stop is still down there below the pivot. Probably gonna move I'm gonna move that stop up to just below the 34 EMA now. I'm gonna go here to 79. Locking in less risk, locking in less risk, and target's still 98.04. So let's see what happens. Instead of using that pivot as our stop, I'm gonna use that 34 EMA. One more push up here. I think we got it. Just one more push. And I hate to give away 13 ticks and not move that stop, but I think it was the right time. CCI is above the zero, 50 above the zero. Our 8 SMA's just about to cross. the 34, and okay. So we got a new bar forming here. Um, we're coming right back to our initial buy, which I'm hoping has some support. And we'll see what happens. That's all we can do is wait. Time-wise, we're right at 9 o'clock. We're coming right into that 907 move. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. All right, getting some. We're getting a little bit of. We're getting a little bit of action here. I like this above 90. Let's keep above this 90. I'd be ecstatic. You can just push it higher here. That's the thoughts that are running through my head right now. I'm not going to move that stop. I think the stop is as far or as close as I want to put it now. I just think right now we just sit and wait. Just sit and wait for this trade to work out. I'd like to pause it, but last time I did, we get a little downtrend, so I'm just going to keep it on here and go with the flow. Looks like we got some good energy happening. CCI is looking good. We could break that high of 2 bars ago. That would be excellent. I think we got it if we break that. Here we go. Trying. Right there. Right there. Come on, guys. Do it. No. Huh. They tried. They tried to get through it, and were beat back. That 98, that round number might be big. All we gotta do is get. We just gotta get up to it. Alright, we're coming close to that 907 magic time of that hour. Still liking this trade. I'd like to push up that stop a little bit, but I'm not gonna. I think we got the mojo working with us here, though, so stay above that 90. now. You got a higher high with this bar. Get through 98, and I think we're made. Got a lot of orders at that 98.04, and almost there. We got right to it. Well, I'm definitely locking this some in now. Maybe this'll help. I'm gonna lock in 100, or I should say 10 ticks. I'm locking in 10 ticks. Let's see what happens. So it's gonna be a winner either way. I'm either gonna get 10 or 20. Come that close, you can't let it be a loser. So all right, looks like we got knocked out. Made 10 ticks. It's another winner. Okay, good. That brought us to negative 210 for the day. That'll be it for this trade, and we'll see you later.